Good morning, bird brains. Out on Mia today, on my way home from work. Man, it is already getting hot here in Texas. 90 degrees. Already, man. Some bullshit. So the topic I wanted to talk about today is breaking the law. Not so much about me breaking the law. Actually, not about me breaking the law at all. It's just a conversation that me and Miss Bike and Bird had the other day when we were talking about how criminals actually are the reason why our lives get so much harder. If this sounds crazy, just hear me out for a second. So one thing that I know almost everyone will relate to me on is one thing that makes our life somewhat inconvenient and is a complete nuisance to society is speed bumps. And think about it, the only reason speed bumps are there is because people break the speed limit and go too fast. They break the law. If everyone went, you know, the proper speed through parking lots and through neighborhoods and stuff like that, speed bumps would just go away. They'd be a thing in the past. There'd be no need for speed bumps. And it was that kind of made me think, like, what else is just a complete annoyance that stems from people breaking the law? And man, it's endless. Think about it. If everyone obeyed the law and there was no crime, you would never have to lock your doors. There'd be no ignitions on cars. Well, there'd still be ignitions. You wouldn't need a key to put in the ignition on cars. You would never have to chain up your bike. There'd be no PIN numbers on your debit cards or ATMs or anything like that. You definitely wouldn't have to have that piece of crap chip that you have on your car where you swipe it and they're like, oh, can you please put your card in? And then you put it in, and the next time you go and you put your card in and they go, oh, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have the chip reader, can you please swipe it? Like, that's all because of people breaking the law and stealing people's identity from credit cards and stuff like that. We would never have to get vehicle inspections because if your vehicle was out of compliance, you would just not drive it because, I mean, that's, you know, what people that don't break the law do. I wonder how far that would stretch though. Like, would there still be speed limits if no one broke the law? Because, I don't know, that's a strange one. Because different vehicles can travel safely at different speeds. So if someone was quote unquote speeding, they might not be exceeding the speed limit that's safe for their vehicle. Speaking of speed limits, this stretch of road right here that I'm on right now is Loop 1604. This goes around the entire city of San Antonio. The city of San Antonio is based on a two-loop system, and it's pretty awesome. It's super easy to navigate. The only reason we've got traffic right now is because these roads have been 2 lanes for like 20 years, even though this area has grown substantially, and they just won't widen it. But other than that, our traffic system's pretty good. I want to say it was probably about a couple years ago, they did a transportation experiment on this road. It was like one of 4 roads in the state or the country or something like that, where they tried out variable speed limits. So basically, they covered up all the speed limit signs and they put like little stations every 2 or 3 miles. They were like the LED boards, and those LED boards would read the traffic on the road next to it, and it would monitor the average speed of the traffic going. That way it could slow traffic up before it bunched up. That way you don't ever come to a complete standstill, you would just slow down. At least that was the goal. It failed miserably because people are freaking retarded and they couldn't see that principle in action. So what they would just do is say, oh, this road's normally 70 miles an hour, even though I see that digital speed limit sign telling me it's 45, I'm just going to continue to go 70 until I run into stop and go traffic. So yeah, people are stupid. Criminals are stupid. That's how I tied those in together with the speed limit, in case you were wondering. And the speed limit, breaking the... yeah, you get it. Alright, going completely off topic here for a second. I found out that the Simpson Racing, the place that makes those badass helmets, they actually have a warehouse or a factory. I think it's just a warehouse, but they have a big building out in New Braunfels. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to them and see if they'll let me and some of the crew go out and take a tour and maybe get you guys like a special discount code or something like that you can use to get their products a certain percentage off or something like that. I think that'd be a really cool episode for the channel, and I mean, who doesn't like cheaper stuff, you know? Yeah, I remember seeing that warehouse, like, man, a long ass time ago. It's out by like the Guadalupe River and Canyon Lake and stuff like that, places where I went a lot as a kid kid with my family, I remember always seeing that, and I knew they made racing gear because they did a few things for motocross, but not much. It just kind of clicked in my head the other day. I was like, oh crap, they make badass motorcycle helmets now. Like, I should go and check that place out. So when I get home, I'm gonna draft up the email, make some phone calls, see what I can do. But I don't know, keep a lookout for that in future episodes. Speaking of future episodes, I've got a ride planned this upcoming Saturday. Probably not going to do a big group ride, just because what we're planning on doing, it'll be better for a smaller group. A bigger group will just get unsafe and hard to manage. So we're thinking about going downtown, maybe checking out a restaurant downtown or something like that, and then just, you know, general downtown shenanigans. Last time I went downtown was with the other San Antonio motovloggers back when, you know, they still liked me and invited me out to things. But we went downtown for like 30 seconds and then my exhaust fell off, so I had to go home. Ah, the good old days. I don't know if I mentioned it on a Harley video yet. I know I mentioned it on the last Triumph video I shot, but I know a lot of you people don't watch those. But we passed 3,000 subscribers, guys. It's been just ridiculously awesome support that I've gotten so far. Can't thank you guys enough for sticking to the channel and spreading the word and just continually watching. Shout out to my OGs, my under 100 sub club or under 300, I don't know. I got a lot of OGs. Heck, everyone that's joined the channel right now is an OG, because that's how big we gonna get. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe all will be OGs, maybe not. Also, another big milestone is I've made last Monday, I made my first full bike payment, as in the full amount, with nothing but money from my videos. Money from YouTube, money from my ad links, money from my website, things like that. Which, I mean, I can't even begin to thank you guys enough for that. I mean, yeah, it's just one bike payment, but I mean, that's money that I don't have to pay out of my own pocket, and it's money that's just being dumped right back in the channel. So can't thank you guys enough for that. It really does just show how awesome you guys are to just watch the videos. I don't know, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Alright guys, I'm hitting traffic. Ride's gonna get boring from here on out. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys. Oh, come on. Come on, I want to speed off and say it. And I'll see you guys next time.